All right, we're back. Circling Back podcast coming to you live from Austin, Texas. My name's Will DeFries. To my left, David Ruff.
I don't like this HBO thing. HBO Max is changing their name to Max. And personally, I'm not here for it. I don't like it. I don't like change. I feel like they've already been like 2 or 3 other things.
HBO,
for example. I just don't. Wasn't there HBO Go? I know it was a different product, probably. What I'm saying is, I'm not comfortable with this, and I'm going to continue to call it HBO going forward.
Well, there's
nothing you can do about it.
There's also a difference between HBO and HBO Max. A lot of people don't realize that.
Like such as?
Like some shows are HBO shows and other shows are HBO Max shows. For example, Succession, The Last of Us. Those are your tried and true HBO shows.
did not know this.
A show like, have you guys seen The Secret Sex Lives of College Girls, I think it's called.
Dylan has.
Mindy Kaling wrote it.
Saw that coming.
Yeah, you did. That's what I'm saying.
Like, that's an HBO Max show. It's just like more of a low-budget comedy as opposed to like a high-budget HBO feature. I don't know if that has anything to do with this deal. Like, is HBO going to stand alone, or is HBO Max the only one losing its name?
It's hard to say.
Yeah,
It has 3 tiers. You see that? There's one with ads. There's an ad-free tier, and there's an ultimate ad-free tier.
I want the tier with the most ads. Just bring me all the brands.
Yeah, I love watching like something on Peacock, thinking that because I pay a monthly fee for it, I won't have to like watch, ads. And there's just ads on everything. I think NBC's hurting. I think NBC, based on their automatically inserted ads on their YouTube videos for soccer highlights, they are desperate for cash.
I know MSLSD is hurting.
Microsoft.
They're losing their viewership, Dylan.
MSLSD?
That's just what I call them.
Dylan Shivery, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, guys. Happy to be here. Got my coffee, afternoon cup of joe. Never hurt anybody. You know how it goes. Hey, you guys see this video of Donald Trump just talking about Tom Cruise over and over again? Why is that so funny to me?
I haven't seen it.
He probably doesn't know, because Tom Cruise in his world is still, and he might be the biggest movie star in the world. So why would you reference anybody else?
He's made like 10
does his own
different
stunts.
10 different references talking about the U.S. military and how they're all like Tom Cruise but better looking, and also like Tom Cruise but tougher. He just keeps comparing U.S.
Tom Cruise
military.
he's a tiny man who gets by because he has cameras that
He also
help him out.
says, like in the last clip, he goes also taller, like dunking on Tom Cruise. He does note that he does like Tom Cruise.
Are all the troops Scientologists too?
That part I don't.
Do they hold people in detention centers and
Probably.
torture them? Like, okay.
Probably not. No, but it's just funny. Like, stop. He's obsessed with Tom Cruise. It's funny.
It's probably the Adderall. Don't people get like one-track minds when they're on Adderall?
Yeah,
I wouldn't know.
I would.
I was more of a Vyvanse guy in my day.
Adderall is awesome if you take it responsibly and with prescription.
You know, there's a shortage.
Is the shortage still going on?
Didn't know that.
Whose fault is the shortage? Is it the drug companies for not
Putin.
producing enough? Is it
Probably
the doctors for overprescribing, or
It's
is it
Putin.
the people for
Dave
taking
says-
too many?
Dave
We get a
says
lot. The
Putin.
world gets a lot of fertilizer from Russia, and when he decided to invade the Ukraine, it really hurt our ability to fertilize Adderall.
I didn't even know that Adderall grew on trees.
It doesn't grow. It's a plant.
Adderall is a plant, you say? It's not. It's not.
What if it was?
Cocaine comes from a plant.
You grow it in your closet with some hydroponic shit.
You can't bring up cocaine stuff if you don't want the cocaine jokes made about
Just
you.
pointing out that it comes from a plant, man. The coca plant? Ever heard
People
of it?
chew the leaves
That's how it was
and get a nice
discovered.
little buzz.
Yeah, that's true.
I wouldn't know. Not something I do.
I don't
Not
do
this
cocaine.
guy. I draw the line at coffee. Speaking of,
You don't, though.
speaking of, Coffee Friday coming up. Check it out.
Yep. All those Love Island people out there are like, oh my God, where are our Friday episodes? We're doing Coffee Friday this Friday. We've got a special guest coming in the studio. If you want to see who it is, go to our Instagram profile right now and go look at our story at Circling Back Pod.
We're still the Love Island boys, though.
For sure.
Always will
You
be.
are especially.
For sure.
You're doing a rewatch.
Dude, I'm going to start smoking. if I keep watching that season 3, I'm gonna start smoking again. I already get the itch.
Be a lot cooler if you did.
I know smoking is awesome.
Like cigarettes?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I am all for Adderall cigarette Dylan. Just see what kind of character that creates.
What if I just start smoking? You don't see that.
I feel like that would accelerate your aging.
Not enough people are smoking out there.
You're going to turn 40 this year and start smoking.
Yeah, most people don't do it that way.
It's all downhill after I turn 40, right? Isn't that what they say? Over the hill. Also smoke. I'm not going to smoke, guys. Don't do that. It's bad for you.
Okay.
You okay?
It's quite the PSA.
Are you okay?
No.
Do you need a cigarette right now?
Yeah.
Before we get into today's episode, we got a lot of stuff to talk about. First and foremost, this episode today is brought to you by Rowback. Go use Backer20 for 20% off everything on their site. Moisture wicking polos, joggers. Dave's rocking the blue bonnet right now. Dude, I've seen a lot of people wear that shirt, especially online. You pull it off the best.
How's that funny?
I wouldn't go that far. He wears it well.
You
but
fill it out more than most people I've seen.
Why was that funny, Randy?
I've seen a model or two on Instagram that wear it quite well.
Because Dylan is all over Instagram wearing this shirt. I'm getting screenshots from people that barely know who I am, being like, is this Dylan?
Well, let's just say it brings out me eyes.
There was they did a post with me on there, obviously. Well, not obviously, but they did a post with me, and there's this older woman who made a comment, and it said, "Does it come with him? I'll take 2."
Like,
And,
obviously, the shirt does not come with you.
I sent it to Bay. I said, "You better watch out. Marlene over here is hot after your boy, your man's."
Boy, that's a name you don't see a lot of.
No, she was a little H on the TL.
Did
but
you
it's
look
all
her
right.
up?
I clicked on her prof.
And?
Like I said, she's an older woman named Marlene, so it's,
Oh, okay.
I mean, when I say older, she was probably 60.
I mean, that's older.
Don't dox this woman, dude.
Where does she
I'm
live?
not even sure her name's Marlene, but it's like a name like that.
It was probably a bot.
It wasn't. Trust me, Dave.
You got botted.
No, sir.
Well, Will, thank you for knowing that. Thank you for saying that. This is the blue bonnet one.
I didn't mean to rattle you. I was actually trying to rattle Dylan's cage, and I
joke-
ended up reverse rattling.
The joke and the jerk went over my head.
Backer20 will get you 20% off. Backer20 at checkout. Rowback.com. RHOBACK.com.
Yesterday, we did Beyond the Paywall. We did Touching Based. I asked the question everyone's asking: is the Loch Ness Monster just a whale penis? Dylan talked about Princess Diana dying. And Dave talked about whether or not the NBA and maybe David Stern were possibly rigged for a certain period of time.
We actually looked at whale penises on the show.
We did. A lot of times, a lot of shows aren't willing to go there.
Hey, not safe for work.
It's fine.
I mean, it's okay. Like, no, like
Depends where you work.
I think, yeah, it totally depends on where you work. You could be working from home right now, and that's totally safe.
if
If
you're
you work at like the zoo or something, people might be like,
If you're an elementary school teacher, that's not safe for work.
I honestly feel like it's
It's
more
science
safe for work than a
class.
lot of stuff. Like, penises happen.
Fair enough.
Whale penises specifically.
I may have misread something and thought that the blue whale's penis was 30 meters long.
It's not.
Dylan was much faster than me to question that, mainly because you apparently know like how long a meter is. When I heard 30 meters, I was like, I don't know, cool. Don't know what that means.
A meter is compared to a yard. They're a little bit different, but they're
Whose yard? Like yours is shaped differently than Dave's.
Yard
I don't
is-
know whose is even bigger at
The
this
yard
point.
is in 3 feet. Well,
That's a tiny ass yard for you, dude.
Okay,
You might want to get
so
you might want to get
annoying.
your bread up.
stop taking everything so literally, dog.
How many meters is
3
it though?
foot yard? This dude's yard is 3
I
feet.
don't want to be on this podcast.
GetSunday.com, promo code
You
tiny.
could probably find a house in Austin that's got a 3 feet backyard, 3 foot backyard.
Yeah, I was hoping I'm gonna find a 1-1 in
Only
Austin
2.5 mil.
for $3 million.
And it's, by the way, it's turf.
Yeah, that's fine. There's a pool back there too. It's just a puddle.
You can fish it if you want.
Conspiracy podcast drops once a month these days. Then we do exactly 5 minutes the other days. We end the month with a little Do You Know It game show for all the Dickie know-it-alls out there. And obviously, go to youtube.com/circling back. to watch all these episodes on YouTube and go buy some stuff at washedmedia.shop to support the program. Dun dun. Dun dun.
Wow, what is that?
That's a theme song for a new segment called Will's 5-star review of the week. Are you guys ready for the 5-star review of the week? We've only gotten one 5-star review this week, or in the last couple weeks. We need, part of the reason I'm doing this is because we need to get our reviews up.
People don't like us anymore.
All right, this is an unbiased 5-star review reading from Will DeFreeze. Okay,
It's gonna just be all about you, isn't it?
kind of. It's from March 28th, 2023. Ad reads 5 stars. Should definitely consider getting Dave to do the ad reads instead of Will. End of review. End of segment.
Oh, that's good. Dave, thoughts?
That's our 5-star review of the week.
All right, hold on. This might also be going over my head. What is the...
Nothing's going over your head.
Are they trying to act like you don't do good ad reads?
I guess so.
That's
I
not the
guess
case.
so.
I will tell you, Will does really good ad reads.
I know, man.
This person must not listen to Too Much Dip, our sports vehicle here at Washed Media, because then you'd hear me do ad reads.
This person honestly sounds like they got a lot of bark and no bite. And this episode's brought to you by Ow! Bird dogs.
I'm kind of agreeing with that reviewer now.
It's still 5 stars.
If you want to be featured on a future edition of Will's 5-star review of the week, please go leave a review and we can maybe make that happen. Bird dogs. You guys ever want some clothing that might fit well? Almost perfect even. Comfortable, versatile. Maybe you could wear it to the golf course or the discoteca.
Yeah, I think I'd be interested in that.
You could wear it on the 18th hole or to the 19th hole, my friend.
You could pull up to the Biblioteca, maybe even in Llano, Texas, before they get rid of it.
I slid into some of their joggers the other day. I'm talking bird dogs right now.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I slid into
obviously.
them. Oh my God. I said, Bae, these might be the most comfortable pants I've ever worn in my life. And that's a true thing that I said to her. You can call her right now and ask her.
Dude, they got a stretchy
Right.
fabric that makes my legs look great and they're comfier than my other shorts and pants. It's easy. It's easily done.
They're fantastic.
I more use my athleisure clothing now for more leisure than ath at this point, mainly because I'm just lazy. But like whether I'm being ath or whether I'm being leisure, their liner fits my somewhat thicker thighs than most other people's liners will.
Their liner's fantastic. A lot of liners out there are too constricting.
I've been known to cut liners out of other pairs of shorts. Never a
I have
bird
too.
dog's liner. Never a bird dog's.
A lot of other ones will just mash your stuff down.
For me, it's
Your
more
meat-
about the thigh.
your
The
meat
thigh
and
meat,
potatoes?
you know?
Not bird dogs, though.
Enter promo code CIRCLING at checkout for a free Yeti-style tumbler with every order. It's a metal thermos that keeps your drinks hot or cold, and Yeti sells them for like $40. So go to the link in our description of this episode, click it, buy some stuff using promo code CIRCLING. I need to talk about something, guys.
Okay.
I come to you today with my tail between my legs.
Okay.
Not because I'm sponsored by Bird Dogs. I come to you because I have done something regrettable.
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 I embarrassed myself. And I need you guys to really suss out here how embarrassed I need to be.
I do it a few times a week on this show, so.
Part of the reason I'm doing this is because I've had one of these moments when I'm laying in bed over the last few nights, and I've thought of this moment in my life, and I make an outward like motion or I make a noise just to get the thought out because it's making me feel so uncomfortable and icky.
It gives you the ick?
It's like, why did you do that, Will? You're such a bad person.
Wait, is this like you thought of something like a stupid thing you said to somebody in like 6th grade and you're like, oh my God.
Yes, exactly. I have a thing where sometimes if I'm thinking about something awkward, let's say Dylan and I had an awkward conversation earlier this morning.
Talking about how, like, what?
I don't know, like how your arms are getting a little too big.
Okay. Oh.
And then you snap back, and then I say something awkward. Like later in the day, if I think of that, I'll almost like enunciate my thoughts to like it's not an intentional thing. I'll just verbally say something to get that awkwardness out of me. I don't know why I do that. It's a reaction.
Okay.
Do you understand this? I've had listeners reach out and say I actually do this too. But this has been
What
happening.
does it sound like?
Whatever's in my head. So if I was thinking about the Dick Saloon picture behind you, I might, and I think of that awkward moment, I might just be like, ugh, Dick Saloon.
Really?
I only do it alone. I don't do it in front of other people, I think, because my brain's occupied, but I do it alone a lot.
Well, you do it on Sunday Scaries?
No, I just do it in the car when I'm alone.
Oh. I thought you said listeners will tell you about it.
I've mentioned this before, maybe on Scaries or something, and listeners have reached out being like, dude, I do the same thing. Like, I make an audible noise when I think of something awkward.
Like you're exercising the awkwardness.
I think so.
Yeah, you're vocalizing it.
And so,
making it something that you can hear. Sometimes I wake up screaming from dreaming. One day I'll watch as you're leaving.
Dylan's lost.
It's
a tale as old as
It's
time.
probably some dumbass pop punk song that I've never heard.
Yeah, dude,
it's like
that's
Fallout,
exactly what
it's
is.
like Fallout Boy or something.
Yeah, exactly. It's Fallout Boy.
Hey, Dave, should we pop this punk right now? Blah, blah. That was Taylor Swift.
Oh, okay.
Taylor Swift, yeah. Newly single. I saw you Googling her earlier. Dylan was hunting and pecking Taylor.
She was spotted in New York.
Yeah, famous people go places. Regular people
Per
do too.
Dumois.
Not a big deal.
No, I read some tea that she was out in New York having fun.
So we're going to New York in a few weeks, and we tried to get a reservation at the restaurant she was leaving. Our plan was to already try to go to this restaurant, and then she got photographed leaving it last night or the night before, whenever. I went online to get a reservation today because it dropped at 10 a.m. I pressed refresh right when it said 10 a.m. The second it went to the website, everything gone. Nothing left.
You know what?
She's the problem.
Do you think like serious influencers like that, they get paid by restaurants just to like be seen there?
Maybe.
Like, just go stop by, like walk in and walk out, and we'll pay you like 50 grand.
I mean, if I was a really famous person and I had a relationship with a restaurant and they were like, not only will we give you a free meal, but we'll make sure that you're taken care of when you come in here. We'll put you at a table in the back so you're not bothered. Like, I would absolutely help that restaurant out by doing a public walkout to an Uber.
So you would do the opposite of what James Corden does.
Yes.
He just goes and berates the staff.
Mm-hmm.
That guy stinks.
And then he goes and makes a video that's not good.
Fritz is really enjoying Peter Rabbit 2 lately, and James Corden's voice is in it. It was fine for like the first 2 watches, and now it's just making my blood boil.
You didn't tell him that James Corden just a total twat?
Dude, fucking narp.
Yeah.
Narp. Okay, so we're driving. You guys know, I've talked about it before. There's an intersection outside of my place. It's people are rolling through that stop. People are having trouble getting up the hill. It's just the Wild West over there.
It is. It's a scene.
It becomes a frustrating situation sometimes, especially when you're driving, because when you have a kid in the car, I'm white knuckling the entire time. I'm scared.
Scared boy.
So I'm driving the other day. I'm going over to my my relative's house, and I'm turning. I'm taking a left turn, which means that I need the cars on the other side of the road to go. And as I'm turning, I see this other car that's turning in front of me, and I'm letting them go, and they start to slow down at a rapid pace. And I do something regrettable here. I get road rage.
Did you give him the finger?
No, I didn't give him a finger. That's not a finger offense.
You laid on your horn?
No. I did a very adamant, like, come on, no, keep going. Like real hand gestures, like very Italian, you know? You know, Dave, you're Italian.
Hey.
Oh.
I'm driving here.
So wait, they're in front of you.
They are taking a right turn. I'm taking a left turn. And so they are sliding ahead of me. I'm trying to slide in right behind them and get up that hill.
Can I ask you a question? Is there another lane of traffic? So potentially like you could be impeding traffic on that side?
Correct. That's exactly why I was kind of gesturing, go. Like, I should have done it in a much nicer way. I did it in an angry way.
It happens.
Yeah. You want and then as it's going on, the worst happens.
Oh no.
I start to see the driver's side window go down. And I'm like, oh no.
It was a child.
And then I hear Sally say, oh my God.
Oh no. You knew the person.
It's 2 very good friends of ours. They were slowing down to say hello on Easter Sunday. And meanwhile, I'm like, get the fuck out of here! What are you doing?
Dude, who was it?
My buddy Spencer and his family. So what I do, I have no choice. I had to go straight tail between the legs. And I call him on the phone, and I'm just like, hey, guys, how's it going?
Oh, dude.
Sally just starts absolutely slandering me. She's like, sorry, Will has the worst road rage. I actually think she was doing the same thing as me, but we'll never know. How embarrassed do I need to be? Do I need to, like, I did the immediate phone call after. Like, do I need to, like, buy, like, a drink for them to show, like, hey, I'm not a total psychopath? But I looked like a psychopath, dude.
Here's the thing. Driving brings out the worst traits in people.
It's a very stressful thing.
Anyone can relate on some level to like being really frustrated behind the wheel. So I think you cleaned your mess up as well as you could have. You made the phone call.
Did you think about playing it off as like, oh, I knew it was y'all. I was just kidding, like Jason.
I think had I tried to do that, it would have been very evident that I was not in on the joke, being that like my heart was like racing, and I was just doing everything I could have possibly
That's
done to be
funny.
like, guys, I didn't mean to do that.
That's funny.
Did you honk?
Didn't honk. I think I might have been close to honking because I've started to utilize the quick honk. I finally have that cadence down well enough on my car. For a while, I was trying to do quick honks and I was doing extendo honks.
Figured out how to do the quick honk.
The length of my
I was doing big honks. You know what I mean?
A honking pair.
The length of my honks directly correlate to how egregious your driving error was.
I had an old lady in front of me the other day, and I felt bad, but then I thought to myself, like, dude, I don't like. She's probably hard of hearing, but she was clearly an old. Like, you couldn't see her over her Buick, like steering wheel, and she wasn't moving at this stoplight. And I was like, well, she's either like not realizing what's going on, she's
pulse.
dead, or she's deaf. And so I hit the horn on
She's
her,
dead or deaf.
and she was like, she just.
What if,
I've laid on the horn on a car before, and then pull up next to him, and it's like a man that's way too old to be driving, along with his like old bag of bones wife, and they're just like, oh, and I felt so bad about it. Like,
they're drinking exactly like one nip of whiskey to stay alive.
Like, you're driving terribly, but maybe you're old, and I get it, but also maybe you shouldn't have a license, and then this whole thing just stinks.
What if instead of like when you honk, what if when you hit your horn, instead of a honk, 2 college hunks just showed up in your car, and then there's all like they had your back no matter what, and they just hung out with you for the rest of the day? That would be a lot cooler.
If every time I honk my horn, 2 hunks showed up in my car, I would be honking them way too much.
They would help you move your junk if you needed. Like, let's say, Will, yesterday you could have used it. You hurt your back. I don't want to cuck any stories here. But
Yeah, but my range of motion's not ideal right now.
you could have used some honks. You had Randy, so
Dude,
you had kind of a
I thought I had one
That is
hunk.
on one honk.
I got one hunk.
Not in college.
I
but
got one hunk to help me move stuff yesterday. I should have gotten 2. I should have gotten 2.
You should have just hit double tap
You didn't
that
have
horn.
active transcripts, but a hunk nonetheless.
I got a new turntable, and I needed to put this. I needed to set this thing up, and in order to do so, I needed to move a chest from the front room of our place into our main living room area. And Randy helped me, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed as always. And in somewhere in that move, I pulled my back, just absolutely blew this bitch out.
And he just kicked his bicep, by the way.
Randy, you don't know how soft I felt yesterday when I hurt my back and Randy was completely fine, just eating his fucking tacos al carbone or whatever he got.
You looked down real bad when you were walking around.
Did I look worse yesterday or today?
Yesterday.
Oh, okay.
By far.
Okay.
You were bent. Your angle of bend was significant yesterday. You remember at our previous employer when Dylan, I don't know if it was the leg, you hurt something. Was it your calves?
My calves.
You torched something. I've got a video on my phone of you walking by. You look so angry at me that I'm recording you, but we're just in so much pain.
I had DOMS in the calves. Delayed onset muscle soreness. A very serious condition.
Family.
Yeah.
And I straight
Doesn't
up.
matter if you win by an inch or a mile.
I couldn't walk. And
You
look
can have
normal
any
at the same
beer
time.
you want,
We're
as
so-
long as it's a Corona.
You're doing Dom. You're doing Dom still. Forgot his last name in the movie.
You're not a real fucking furious head.
Some
This guy's
Toretto,
not a
dude.
real Furioso.
It's Toretto.
dude, some total dum this morning on Barton Springs made a right turn from the left lane, and like 4 cars had to slam on the brakes not to T-bone this lady, and no one honked. I
They
don't
almost
know why.
randied her.
Yeah. What are you doing making a right turn from the left lane when like cars are whipping by?
She might have been in sicko mode. You don't
Just
know.
a total dum.
Yeah,
you
was
think
she
about
driving?
that?
Was she pushing a Tessie?
No, she wasn't pussing a Tessie. I don't know. She was no. Why?
Because maybe Elon was driving it.
No, Elon wasn't pushing this thing, man. It was like a Corolla or something.
Adam.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I got a podcast. It's my Adam Carolla.
That's stoned.
Wasn't Madison on the Adam Carolla show?
Famously,
Dude, I might need to go back and hit that epi.
a long time ago.
Dude.
It's not available
Oh
anymore.
yeah.
Oh, it's not. I was gonna say, let's get that to the top of the charts.
Did he have him
Did
on
you
Dudes
know-
Doing Business?
We did not.
You didn't do a home and home with Adam Carolla of the Man Show?
I don't think he would have done that. I don't think, but we did have a guy who got to meet Micah when Micah was walking with at least 5 bushels of bananas. And the guy was like, "Hey, nice to meet you." Michael's like, "I shake your hand, but I'm carrying like I don't know, 8 dozen bananas."
Right.
It's a true story.
I wanna
Well, maybe
sh-
it was not that many, but
Bushels.
isn't that what it is?
96 bananas, dude.
Or is it a gaggle?
I don't know, Dave.
You could call a banana a gaggle.
It's nature's glizzy is what it is.
You know about that. A glizzy gladiator.
Fritz calls them minas. I don't get it.
Well, see, at that age, they don't speak very well yet, and so they're trying to put words together.
But how did he
sounds
settle on
together.
that one, you know?
Oh, look at the speech pathologist over here.
That's what my sister does for a living.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
She told me.
That was always one of those things. And like I remember being like 19 and talking to girls and being like, "Yeah, what's your major?" And they'd be like, "Speech pathology." I can't even say it. Speech pathology.
it's ironically hard to say.
And like like I would immediately know like, "Oh, you're way smarter than I am. I don't need to be talking to you anymore."
Meanwhile, you're wearing a T-shirt from Spencer's Gifts that says FBI female body inspector.
yeah, like
Oh man.
like it's just embarrassing.
Like, what do you do?
Yeah, dude, I'm undeclared.
Yeah, I don't know. I changed my majors a couple times.
She's like, "Yeah, I'm going out for the first time this week and not drinking so I can study more when I get home tonight." I'm like, "Sick, yeah."
Are you really in the FBI? No, it's a joke. Friends and I.
Yeah.
Really in the FBI.
Meanwhile, it's a costume party and you're wearing you're the Franzia box, and then like the tap is
You're what?
You're what, David?
and like you meet like a really nice girl and she's like, "So what's this costume about?" Like, this is kind of an inside joke. My friends and I really like Franzia. Just happened that the tap was in a spot like that. It's not great.
I was kind of bummed that no one showed up in theme for Fritz's party. It was supposed to be caddies and baddies,
Oh,
and like no one showed up theme driven.
I thought it was golf pros and tennis helmets.
Yeah.
I thought about that one.
That's why Brittany and I were what we did.
Oh, okay.
That's why I showed up. I completely had it wrong. That's why I was a sexy secretary. I was like really embarrassed when I walked
I know.
in.
I didn't even know you had thigh highs.
Yeah, I didn't either.
You rocked it though, dude.
Yeah, look, man.
We had a party one time, and it was around Halloween, and we told some people that we invited over that it was a Halloween costume party so that they would dress up, even though none of us were dressed up.
That's wrong.
Well, then they all showed up all dressed up. About 10 minutes later, we were like, shit, the people that are dressed up are having way more fun than us. Like, should we go dress up somehow? Totally backfired.
It's a shit prank, man. You should feel bad.
If my friends are listening, I really apologize. I'm really glad I got this off my chest and you guys validated me a little bit.
Good. Well, they're listening.
What's next? How's
No.
your back right now?
It's okay. Like, it's all lower back.
You want Daddy to pop it?
It's all lower back. It's lower than you'd imagine it would be. It's like there's this little space down here that's like a square. And it's like
Oh.
right in that.
Oh, okay. It's like your
It's weird.
L3, L4 area.
My L7 area.
Okay.
And much like the pain in my back, this episode is also presented to you by Squarespace.
They're so stupid, dude.
If you're not familiar with Squarespace, it's an all-in-one platform for building your brand and growing your business online. Stand out with a beautiful website. You can engage with your audience, or you can sell anything. Your products, the content you create, even your time. If you've been to washmedia.com, if you go there right now, washmedia.com, our website is built on Squarespace. That's facts.
He's not lying.
And guess what we can do on this website? You can listen to our podcast on the website via embeddable things. You can even upload your podcast directly to Squarespace and have people listen to it there. You can read blog posts on a Squarespace website. You can sell products on that website. We've done that before.
Commerce.
You can even send automated emails to your followers, your subscribers on there. You can do so many things. Even if your website isn't finished yet, you can just create a beautiful holding page and collect people's emails so that when your website is ready to go, you can just email them. I love Squarespace. You should too. It's one of the easiest things I've ever learned to do online. If I can do it, you can do it. Oh, maybe not Dylan, but most people.
No,
I
Dylan
could do
that's
it.
how easy it is because Dylan can even do it. And I'll put hand up. Me too.
Thank you for the backhanded compliment. while also promoting one of the products. So that's great. That's great.
I truly do love Squarespace. If you've heard me talk about it before, you've probably heard me talk about it in a non-advertising capacity. I absolutely love Squarespace. They have made my life much better just by being a great product that has allowed me to get my point across when I need to. Go over to squarespace.com/circling for a free trial. And when you're ready, go to squarespace.com/steam for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, use offer code STEAM to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Again, that is squarespace.com/steam using promo code STEAM for 10% off your purchase of a website or domain.
It's time. I went to the movies last night.
Who'd you go with?
Solo.
Like Derulo?
Riding solo. That's what I was thinking as I went to the movie theater. Yeah, I went and saw Super Mario Brothers.
Which theater did you go to?
Alamo Draft House.
Okay. South?
South Side. It's the only place to go. I've gone to movies solo before.
Anything notable that you've seen solo before? I'm not thinking of anything in particular. I just feel like there could be something funny in your backlog of solo movies.
I honestly can't remember. You kind of put me on. I honestly, I wish I knew. I mean, there were the Hope Solo pics that Dylan sent.
Yeah, it's true.
What are you doing?
We'll fucking ask the question.
What are you doing?
I went and saw Cabin Fever in high school alone.
I just saw it.
That's
I honestly thought it was weird that I went and saw Cabin Fever, which is like
Bad boy
somewhat of a
shit.
horror movie alone. You going and seeing it alone is like
Bad boy season.
Like you must have been just down bad that day.
No, I wanted to step out. That's when I lived like almost across the street from Alamo Draft House. I walked across the street.
You lived in San Antonio.
I had like 2 glasses of wine, and I watched a freaky clown try to kill some kids, and it was fun. I had a good time. How about that?
You watched a freaky clown try to kill some kids. You had a good time. How about that?
And I drink some wine.
That's what he said, ladies and gentlemen.
I had a glass of wine. I had the Pinot Noir.
That's sauce.
Haven't they been calling you Lil Pino lately?
They have been.
Yeah.
Ladies love me.
Tell us about the fucking movie, man.
Also,
Which I already told everybody
I kicked
about.
that bitch off with some mozzarella sticks.
Shit. Are they good? Better than Sammy's?
Did it bring you back to the old country?
No, yeah, the old country is Sammy's. No, they're not as good as Sammy's. You might be surprised to learn. But yeah, I went alone, and I had a great time. That being said, the movie, it was fine. It was sufficient in like that. You know, it played the hits. It had the little Easter eggs scattered throughout. Like, there's Yoshi. Oh, there's Cranky Kong. That was you.
It was nostalgic, man. You know, it's like it brought like the little sounds they make.
Very nostalgic. That was like, but my only issue with it was
It's good.
they did not do any like fun, hilarious dialogue. The lines that Mario was dishing out they were just falling flat. The only funny thing about it was Bowser, voiced by Jack Black. His character was very funny because I won't give it all away. You could probably guess how it ends if you've played the fucking game. So I guess I will give it away.
Does Bowser go into a pit of lava?
He wants to. No, he actually shrinks, which I don't really understand that reference. Anyway, he wants to marry the princess. Now, he ends up with Luigi, Mario's brother, and Mario enlists the princess to help get him back. Then Bowser like shows up and was like, "Hey, I'm going to marry the princess." But the funny thing about Bowser is that he's kind of like a soft romantic type, and it doesn't really fit his like Bowser-y look.
Don't try to humanize Bowser. Man. He's a bad dude. He tries to force Peach to marry him. That ain't cool, man. What you talking about violent.
Yeah, but the character
get out of town, dude.
That's why it was funny.
Did you like the
juxtaposition?
Peaches, peaches, peaches.
For me, so you have like this hardened like warrior, evil turtle, and then at the same time, it's juxtaposed, with this need to be loved. He even did a song.
He needs to be loved.
I just sang a little
He
part
needs
of
Bust it
it.
out.
to be
Go ahead.
loved.
Hit us.
Peaches, peaches, peaches.
They should have just.
That's all I remember.
They should have just brought out the presidents of the USA and done Peaches.
He can tickle the ivory though. Give it to him.
Jack Black's very talented.
Well, Bowser.
Bowser too. Did you think it was that good?
How does Bowser play piano with those hands?
He's got a special piano.
Very talented.
I never choose him in Mario Kart because I always imagine that his hands around the steering wheel aren't as mobile as the Toad.
Dude, I'm a
who's much
Yosh
smaller.
guy.
You are a Yosh guy. It's expected.
Yeah.
There was a Mario Kart shout out, a big one actually.
Oh yeah, the whole
Found-
scene on Rainbow Road, David.
Find yourself on Rainbow Road.
You want to go to Rainbow Road right now, Dylan?
Yeah, I'll fuck you up on
Go like
Rainbow
this
Road.
and just rub your eyes.
Oh, don't do that's dangerous.
No, just do it, dude.
I'll
You'll go straight to Rainbow Road right now.
The
I'll
best.
straight tear that ass.
Is that
up on
dangerous?
Rainbow
I do it in
Road.
the shower like every day.
They used to tell you that when you're a kid.
Be more like Nightmare Road for you. If you're
They
playing
said
me.
you can't stare at the sun during an eclipse, and our president did it. So
so
fucking
you
deal with it.
so you know it's safe.
no, the best part was on Rainbow Row when Donkey Kong was going to make a left turn, or was actually making a right turn with his family, and then Will pulled up, and Will's like, "Whoa,
Oh,
whoa, the fuck out, get it, make a turn." He's like, "Move, doing all,
Oh, get out of
fucking,
here.
I'm trying to go to the thing, get the family."
I'm trying
That
to
should be your road rage voice.
Dude, I was hungry, dude. I was going. I knew that there were deviled eggs waiting for me at that Easter brunch.
Dude, being hangry and behind the wheel is a bad combo.
Fucking guy's not turning. Sorry. All in all, I'm happy I saw it. I did take an early bird.
Should I see it?
Made the movie feel like it's about 30 minutes long.
It's a fun watch.
How big into Mario? Were you a Nintendo family? Were you a Nintendo kid?
Yes, very much. Very much a
too.
Super Nintendo guy. Never had a regular Nintendo as I was too young to really get one. So when Super Nintendo came
I
out,
feel like that's kind of a subtle shot at me as I had one when I was a kid.
Dylan used to play Pong in high school.
It's not
like
true.
I wanted a regular Nintendo, but I was at such an age that my parents were like, "We're not going to do that at this. Like, we got to wait till the Super Nintendo comes out."
I was
I
really
like
good
that
at
your
Super
parents
Mario.
run their new shit.
When Super Nintendo came
3.
out, your boy hit that Super Mario Brothers. I guarantee I'm the best Super Mario Brother player in this office.
Not 3. Super Mario 3, I'm the best.
Super Mario World, I will race you to the end, and I will win. That's what I do.
You give me that raccoon suit and it's just fucking over.
See, I want to
for
see you two play that one because I think that one's more your generation.
Dude, catch me beating that whole game in like 52 minutes.
I can beat Super Mario World very quickly. I can't do
The
it
first
without dying.
The first.
Super Mario World, whatever is on Super NES.
Oh, okay.
Super Mario.
So the
World.
super one.
It's the one where you get the cape, and you can.
I didn't fuck with that one.
Oh, I fucked with it
that
so
one was
hard.
that one was difficult. That was it. That one was like kind of a game changer in the Mario.
Well, there are a lot of different routes you could take. You know, if you wanted to go like down a different tube, suddenly you're on a water level.
My tube.
Exactly. If you want to go fly like really high up in the air, you can go somewhere else, and suddenly you're like on a different level.
Tubes are a big player in this one.
Oh yeah.
Was it totally tubular?
Dylan was telling me, he's like, man, if I was in this movie, I would just be laying like on my stomach, flat on the tube, just to see what happens.
Is it true you ordered the
The what?
steak?
No, I just said I ordered mozzarella stick.
Oh,
I didn't order
okay.
steak.
He got
at
cheese
Draft
tubes.
House.
You got cheese tubes.
I've heard their pizza's good.
Oh, we got fried pickles, and they're pretty good.
Are
Parks
they
love them.
okay? Are they spears or are they chips?
They weren't full spears. They were like smaller, like fry-sized spears.
Okay.
They were good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
I like the chips.
Very cool.
I like it when fried pickles are chip form.
More batter. I get it.
Yeah, and maybe it's not out there for the pickle purists.
You
Maybe
like the Hooters style.
I don't know. Maybe I just worry that sometimes with the spears, if they're not done correctly, sometimes it can be a little mushy on the inside.
You know what?
I feel that.
There's
dog.
something to that
I feel you.
Yeah.
because I like the coldness of a spear.
Did you ever go to Pickles when you went to Seaside? Did you go to Pickles?
Yes.
Is this a real place?
It's called Pickles.
Do they have pickles there?
They do. Good fried pickles.
I would hope so.
I haven't had a fried pickle in a minute. I need to go to Alamo Draft House with the boys.
Let's go to Hooters.
We could just
Walk
go.
to Draft House.
Let's have a
from here.
foursome and then go to Hooters.
There's not one in Austin anymore.
Go. We could drive.
Dude,
to,
they took away the Hooters, the closest Hooters to my hometown too.
We could walk to the draft.
Let's go to
house.
Selma, the one north of San Antonio.
I'm not driving all that way to go to a fucking Hooters, Dave.
This is what
That movie was a little intense.
Y'all
for
jumped
me.
my ass for there not being a happy hour, and this fucker won't even go to Selma with me. It's not that far. It's only about 55 minutes.
But then you're at a Hooters when you get there. It's like, what are we doing?
Why didn't you guys just
Go
go to
play Olympia
Selma?
Hills.
If you're just go to Selma in San Antonio after you go to the Alamo.
Okay. Okay. That's good. The Alamo.
We're doing a lot.
There's a tie-in.
Oh,
Yeah. Look, Chris. There's a big hullabaloo, a big hoorah going around because I guess this.
It's a
I guess
big
certain
hoorah.
segments of the culture war, they've said that this is great that it's doing so well because it's an anti-woke movie. I just don't know what the fuck they're talking about. I don't really. I'm like, how?
They don't touch on any political
Yeah, you'll
hot topics.
no.
I saw something earlier on Twitter that was talking about how like Nintendo's the only company that hasn't gone woke yet, and then a bunch of people were dropping in the responses a bunch of like pics of like Link from Zelda, just being like, "You sure?"
What about Rainbow Road? No one made us think about Rainbow Road.
Oh, good call. Somebody
I mean-
out there was like, we got to get this movie out of here.
It's been a part of the game for
Dude,
30
I've
plus
been-
years.
I've
were
been
ground
trying to
floor.
cancel Mario for as long as I can remember. It is a little creepy how Mario just like, is just chasing after a princess the entire time. Like, dude,
Just
just
trying to save her, dog.
You know what? They
Maybe
don't
she doesn't
really-
need saving, dude.
He's not horny at all in this movie. Like he has a couple lines where he's kind of like,
is Luigi horny in the movie?
He's
No.
disappointingly not horny.
no, I feel like they're setting up.
Bowser's a little horny.
Did
Bowser's a lot horny,
Italian
diabolically horny.
did Italian people just kind of say like, "Hey, we're not going to get offended if you guys appropriate our accent"?
I'm not a creep. I'm just Italian. Who said that? Or
Mitt Romney?
Maybe not in those words. No, it was one of the.
It wasn't. Meatball.
It was a
Romney, was
Cuomo.
it?
It was
It was a
Andrew
Cuomo.
Cuomo. Yeah.
yeah.
Romney would have been
What
good
a
though.
bad
He-
quote.
Ri-
for a politician.
I'm Italian. Okay. Oh, okay. Forget about
Hey,
it. then.
no, don't say forget about it.
Forget about it.
There you go.
was like, I don't have road rage. I'm just Italian when I'm in my car.
Oh, I'm driving here.
Did y'all see Big Time Tommy cooking up those cutlets the other night?
Yeah.
Chicken?
Oh yeah.
Chicken jaws?
He goes, you know what it is. Yeah, you're cooking cutlets. I guess
Did he close or sign off with OS for life?
just smoking a cigar, eating a hilariously sized calzone. Or
That was the biggest Pizzusi
Pizzusi.
I've ever seen in my life.
Guys, I've done something.
bigger than a Blue Wells.
I've called in some help for this episode. I've called in a guest for this
Go to
episode.
the bullpen?
I've gone to the bullpen. I have a fake mustache on, wearing a Mets uniform, and I'm calling the bullpen to get someone in.
Are you doing Bobby Valentine?
I'm doing a Bobby Valentine
Wow.
joke. It's way past Valentine's Day.
Once met him.
Really? Where?
Ooh,
He had a restaurant in Arlington. May still exist. He was the
I've-
manager of the Rangers.
I've been there many times.
Valentine's or Bobby
Valentine's is what it's called.
It was
That's a
actually
great name for.
It is a
Honestly,
great
even
name.
if he wasn't, that's a great name for a restaurant,
Yeah.
regardless.
Hey, Gen Z is in the house officially.
I am. I've just arrived.
Intern Calli, welcome to the program. Have you been on before?
I have been on before when we did like TikTok trends.
Oh yes, real or
Yeah.
fake TikTok trends.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Well, there's been several conversations in the office lately that have really led us to a place where I'm starting to question how relevant we are in just like
we're super relevant.
Life.
What are you talking about?
Speak for yourself.
I mean, like for example, Calli taught me who Alix Earle is. Are you familiar with Alix Earle?
I am not.
See, I'm one
Yeah.
step ahead of you now.
Is this a man or a woman?
It's a woman, and she's like the most popular thing going on Instagram right now for these kids.
What makes her so popular?
She does like get ready with me, like makeup videos and like documents her life, and people love it. She's a senior at like U Miami, I think. But she like blew up.
Are you talking about Alix Earle, spelled Alix? He's 22, a University of Miami senior marketing major and a TikTok influencer with millions strong army of fans
Thank you. Thank you,
Waiting-
Relevant
Yeah.
Dave.
waiting to watch her next Get Ready With Me, often abbreviated GRWM video, who's been posting TikToks since 2020. Is that who you're talking about?
Yeah, it might be the other one.
Oh, fuck. All right. I
Does
guess
she-
I'm not very relevant.
Does she do live videos of herself getting ready, or does she do?
No, I think
okay.
she pre-records them and then uploads.
Okay.
But I'm sure she does.
This
Like
is the
go
right
live.
one?
Yeah.
What
that's
a
right.
world.
Okay, I found her.
Well, we have called Calli in because we've asked her to put together a list of certain things that Gen Z kids might be effing with
Oh.
that we are currently not aware of.
I probably already know all these.
Yeah.
Oh my
You didn't know who Alix Earle was,
I'm
my
very
guy.
plugged in.
She had a big December last year.
Check
Oh,
out her
yeah.
Instagram, Dylan.
I'm on it right now.
How many followers is she at?
2.4.
That's more than you.
So if TikTok shuts down, then she's going to be fine. She can
Yeah,
just,
she'll be fine.
good for her.
Yeah. It was honestly kind of hard to come up with some of these because I feel like y'all know a lot. Like
You're
I tried to
saying-
like dig deep.
We have our ear to the streets, Calli.
Mhm.
I don't know how we're going to go about this. Do you just want to throw one out there and see if we know anything about what you're talking about?
So these aren't real or fake. You're just giving it. You're
Yeah,
just giving
they're,
us the
they're
heat.
real, but
Okay.
it's,
Should we start
y'all
with
know,
Dylan?
like what it is or what it means. Okay, I'll just throw one. Do you know what Rizz is?
I do know what Rizz is.
Oh
Like if someone has Rizz.
I do not know what Rizz is.
Hand up. I recently learned this and I don't even know if it's correct.
Randy says he knows.
What do you think it is then?
Now I'm stressed.
Mhm.
It has to do with does it have to do with getting hit on?
You're on the right track, yeah. But if someone has Rizz,
Is that like having like
Sex appeal?
a moxie about them? Like, ooh, they got the
Like
Rizz.
a confidence?
yeah.
Randy's asking for a mic.
Yeah. Moxie, what is this, 1950s? It's having game.
a real
Having
word.
Rizz is having game.
Yeah.
Having Rizz is having game.
Yeah.
It's just,
So if you have
Oh,
Rizz, like
I call that on
Randy,
job.
you're younger than us. Like,
Yeah,
are you?
homie got
I don't know if
Rizz.
Randy should be able to play this with us.
Yeah,
Like,
get outta
you're
here.
significantly younger than
Randy's
us.
like 23.
You're in your 20s.
I'm 29.
All right.
He's squarely a millennial, though. Yeah? He's like, yeah.
No, I'm the youngest millennial. I would say
Oh,
Will's
really?
like right, pretty much close to the middle of millennials. I'm
Oh,
like the
okay.
youngest.
I'm like Mr. Millennial.
The
I'm on
mid-millennial.
the older side of the millennials.
Yeah,
But I am a millennial.
you're a geriatric millennial. We've already talked about this.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Technically speaking.
That sounds kind of sick.
No, it doesn't. It sounds terrible.
Sounds
Who?
awesome.
How did this come to fruition? Who made this famous?
Rizz. I feel like it was honestly kind of recent, but because it would just be like, yeah, that person has game or he can pull or something like that. But now it's
Show
just
the pull
like now
ratio.
it's Rizz.
I saw Rizz on TikTok and was
Yeah.
like, I have no clue what this means.
Yeah.
I looked it up and I was like, oh, okay. I don't see myself using this. I don't think I'd be able. Yeah, it says especially while flirting. There you go.
Yeah.
Getting hit on.
You on the Urban Dictionary?
I'm on 17.com.
Is there a Gen Z dictionary?
.com.
Oh, what?
A Gen Z
Careful.
dictionary?
I would take that. Yeah. I used to steal my sister's 17 magazines. I was under 17.
What'd you do with them?
I think I just paged through them, hoping that they were like Britney Spears photos or something. I don't know.
Mm.
That sounds about right.
Yeah. Like a red carpet.
All right, let's go to the next one. Do you know what steez means?
Like style.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So someone has style. Yeah.
I know,
that's
I know that
steez.
because of Randy. Randy
Okay.
has said that numerous times in the
I
office.
said it famously in an email that when I broke my phone to you guys.
Oh yeah, didn't
I was
Randy?
like, we
Randy
need to
sent us a
revisit
really
that.
drunk email one time. Will you just find
gonna
that,
find
Dave?
that.
Randy wrote us a very drunk email one time after
Hey.
losing his phone.
It may be an early bird. Rizz, I think, is short for charisma. I think that's where it comes
Oh, okay.
How do you spell steez?
STEEZ.
Oh.
Would you rather have Rizz or Steez, Dylan?
Rizz.
Do you want me to read the email?
Rizz goes a
feel
farther,
like if
a
you
longer
have-
way.
I feel like
than-
if you have Rizz, you already have steez.
If you have both, you're just a dangerous person.
well,
Is Rizz the sauce and Steez is the drip? Or is it flipped?
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
What you just did there, I
That
don't know
was
how you
good.
pulled that out, but that was kind of impressive.
Remember that Walmart employee who explains the difference between drip and
And
sauce?
No, it's
No,
it's
it's
the
the
juice.
juice.
In
It was the
sauce.
juice
It
in
is
the
Best
sauce.
Buy.
Oh, are you lost in it right now?
Maybe. I
Hey.
don't know. Maybe that muscle relaxer I took last night from my pulled back is still
The
lingering.
delayed effect.
Yeah.
Friday, November 13th, 2020. Subject, hard to reach. Randy Trembecki writes, hello, fellow colleges.
College.
You meant colleagues,
I meant
but-
colleagues.
I am writing to inform you about the current predicament I find myself in. I may be a little hard to reach this weekend. I am currently dealing with a situation that has set back my ability to communicate, really burying the lead here. I was doing mad radical BMX style tricks on my bike and totally ate it. That's what you get for going full send, I guess. Haha, no regrets. Yo, bad news though. I totally wrecked my phone screen, bro. So not chill, but you should have seen me flying over my handlebars. So steez, dude. I know some of you may be concerned, but I have suffered no injuries, so no need to fret.
We weren't concerned.
I will be spending this weekend remedying the situation. I will be either replacing the screen or purchasing a new phone. It may be time to invest in my future without a home button. I plan to have this resolve come. I plan to have this resolve come clock in Monday morning. So if you need me, hit the email. I can still scope the noties on the home screen, but can't hit you back. I'm gonna be chilling at the pad while I'm not out fixing the prob. So hit me here, fam. Regards, Randall Trimbacki.
Can you tell me what time of day this was sent?
9:30 at night.
And then Dylan was the first person to respond to the email. Is his response worthy of talking about?
Did he call us colleges?
That's all I really wanted to say in that moment.
I
Is that all you
responded.
wrote after?
Yeah,
Yeah.
all I
That's
wrote.
good.
Yeah.
I gave him a very informative thank you. Best of luck.
Good stuff, Randy.
Oh, poor Randy. Oh, what else you got for us, Callie?
All right. Do you know what a chop is?
In what context?
Do you want me to use it in a sentence?
Like a kidney chop?
Like at like a steakhouse?
Like a pork chop?
Yeah,
Or,
like,
If someone was like, I want to take a chop, like I'm going to go take a chop.
No.
It's like taking I was thinking like you're at the bar.
take a chop.
Like we used to say, and our generation, hey, I'll go take a swing. I'm going to go talk to that girl.
Oh, okay.
Go take a chop. Like maybe go talk her up. That's not it, is
Not
it?
it.
Fuck.
Not it, but good.
I
good
thought
thought
I was really
process
hoping
there.
you got
Take
there.
a chop. Fuck. No. I got nothing.
Do you know what a spliff is?
Yeah.
like a
Joint.
Yeah. So
Oh,
a
yeah.
chop is basically the same thing, but with like a bong. And it's weed and tobacco together. That's a chop.
Juxtaposition.
Spliff has been around for a long time.
Dude,
yeah.
it is
So
a
it's basically the same
juxta.
thing as a spliff, just in a different
chop,
device.
but-
A
out of a
spliff
bong.
is a joint with tobacco in it, correct?
Right.
Yeah.
I think that's what my history has preferred
Okay.
when people roll those.
Okay.
You like a little milder. You don't like it extra sticky.
Yo, I mean,
Super sticky.
So basically, a
chop.
chop is the same thing as a spliff, just in a different device.
Okay.
you were close.
Well, there you go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
you almost
had
had
it.
it.
At least you had a guess. I had nothing.
Um,
These are fun. I hope you have a lot more.
Yeah. do you know
I'm
what a
learning
photo dump is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
come on.
Oh, yeah.
We work in social needs.
But
Yeah.
like, do you know like the rules behind a photo dump?
I think I do.
Ooh, can I?
So like,
You have to do like. Does it have to be from the same event?
Wrong.
Oh.
Ooh.
dude, Chugi.
Oh,
I am Chugi.
This guy.
Have to be from the same month?
Nope.
How about you just tell me? So I stop.
Like-
Isn't like the ideal photo dump in terms of Gen Z?
Mm.
Like it would be like, like maybe have one really good photo mixed in there, but not the main photo. But then you have like maybe like a meme in there, or maybe you have like a sideways photo in there.
Yeah.
One that's really zoomed in on something randomly. Like, I don't know.
Like the most common, I feel like for like college students or whatever, is like a semester photo dump. You'd like drop photos from the like entire semester. So it's kind of over like a long period of time rather than just like one night.
Well, on what platform are you referring to? Is this Instagram,
Like Instagram.
only?
Yeah.
Would you?
mostly.
Well, our generation, we are probably the most into Instagram collectively, right?
We're an Instagram generation for
Yeah.
sure.
Does the Gen Z generation, do they use Instagram in the same way that we do? Because I talked to one of our interns once, and they're like, we only look at stories. Nothing else matters.
Really?
I feel like it's still like pretty relevant. People use it a lot, but TikTok just kind of took it over.
Yeah.
Is there a rule against reusing a photo you've previously posted on Instagram in your photo dump? Let's say you did a post in February
Mm.
and then you want to do a photo dump in May. And it's like, ooh, I posted that. Maybe do a story, maybe a static post.
So my opinion on that is that you can't post a static and then like 2 weeks later post the same photo within
Yeah.
a different post. But
Mhm.
if you want to do that, you should story it and then post.
I'm trending that way as well.
I got a question for you.
Yeah.
If you have some time to kill and you want to see what your friends have been up to, which app are you firing up first?
like my text messages app probably.
No, like no, like
Instagram,
posting
probably
wise.
Instagram. Because TikTok, like my friends don't
Okay.
really make like TikToks, but
Okay.
yeah, probably Instagram. But people don't really post like every day on Instagram either. So,
Okay.
all right, next one.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what a ripstick is?
A cigarette?
Is that just a
Nope.
vape?
I mean, that'd be sick. Is it?
No.
I think I know what a ripstick is. I think this was from when I was in college.
Mm.
The
Yeah, it's
skateboard
not-
with 2 wheels.
Mm-hmm.
Are
But
those
it's
back?
not really a skateboard.
Well, it's a 2-wheeled.
It has like two. It's like there's like a center. I don't know. There's like a hole in the center, and it's connected, and you kind of like it's like a
Yeah.
lever on both feet.
Yeah. I spent an entire like morning hungover trying to learn how to do this on a sidewalk, and
Trying to learn how to
I
ripstick.
finally got the ripstick down one
I
day.
can't. I still can't ripstick. I've never been good at it.
Are people doing ripsticks these days?
Yeah, I wouldn't say like they're like shredding the ripstick, but it's still around.
I don't think
What,
I've ever
Randy?
seen a ripstick.
I was
Really?
gonna say they were big when I was in middle school.
It's in the
Yeah.
skateboard family.
Yeah.
Dude,
Interesting.
Like ripstick and Heelys were same era.
what about
Do
Soaps.
kids have these on campus?
Being
Yeah.
those back.
soaps? Soaps were like so dope. For
Soaps
us.
had a moment.
I thought at one point soaps were definitely the coolest thing you could have.
What are soaps?
Soaps were the they looked like skateboard shoes, but they had a little plate in the arch of your foot that
You
you
could
could
grind,
grind,
like-
you could grind with them. So you could just go grind a rail, walk it out.
Wow.
That got his attention.
My cousin started dating a rep for soaps, and I could not have been more excited to go to that family reunion and meet this dude. I think I thought in my head that he had like a trench coat that had a bunch of soaps in it, and that he would just like give me some from. And
He's gonna
yeah,
slide you some?
he didn't even
Inspector
talk to
Gadget?
me. I was like,
Yo, can you slide us some sevens?
I did try my first beer at that family reunion though.
That's sick.
Mhm.
That's-
Budweiser.
Nice.
you can't drink that anymore though.
No, we just don't drink Bud Light because it tastes bad. We drink Budweiser because they support everybody.
Okay. Do you know what Kahoot is?
I know what like being in cahoots is.
No,
look
like
at this guy.
Kahoot.
Smart guy.
Kahoot? No.
Kahoot.it, really. It's the full
What?
name.
Do you know this one, Randy?
I know it, but it was after my time.
Can you use it in a sentence without giving it away?
Can we get the country of origin, please?
Kahoot.it?
Yeah.
Is it a website?
It's a website. So
It's an Italian website.
it's a website, but I don't know. In a sentence, I would be like, yeah, we're going to play Kahoot today.
I have no clue what Kahoot is.
I've never heard this.
Okay, it's for like school basically. So we would like use it in class all the time. It's kind of like a review game thing where you sign up and you like put in like a username, and then you can like your teacher would make the questions and have the answer choices, and you would answer like really fast. But people would have like way too much fun coming up with stupid names, and I think they focus more on that than actually reviewing.
Do you also have like Blackboard and stuff?
Blackboard? I did have Blackboard.
Oh, wow.
It's not a thing anymore though.
The portal?
Nothing worse
I mean,
than when
now
you had to
it's like
upload a paper to the
Canvas.
portal in Blackboard.
Oh.
It was just like, dude, what?
I remember Blackboard.
This sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually took a class at like a community college and they use Blackboard. And then UT does like Canvas, which is similar but way better.
Did y'all ever use Rate a Prof?
Yeah.
Rate my professor.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. I think yes.
It's like
Ooh, new
like,
segment.
It was
like,
very
oh,
accurate.
like this professor had a bunch of openings. Let me see what they're about. And it's like, you will fail this class if you
Mhm.
take like, oh, okay, I guess I'll pick somebody else.
It was so great when you'd get a decisive answer when you were
Mhm.
choosing between two different
Yeah.
things. And it was like, okay, this one's going to give me an A and this one's going to make me struggle for a C. I'm going with the A.
Mhm.
Next
Yeah.
week, bad professor reviews.
Oh, dude. Let's ruin some fucking careers.
Let's do it, man. Somebody's getting done.
These I haven't known a single one of these yet, which is
Okay, good.
disheartening.
You knew Steez?
That's
So
true.
you knew Steez.
That's true. I knew Steez.
Okay, kind of going off the same vibe. Do you know what Turnitin is? Like the
Turn.
like software,
Yeah.
I guess.
So like
Turnitin.
Blackboard?
I had a very rude awakening to Turnitin one time.
You got caught?
I did.
Mm.
Yeah.
What? How? I don't know what this is.
When you write a paper, you turn it in, use turnitin.com or the software, turn it in, and it scans all the text and determines how much of it is original text.
Oh, really, Dylan?
Yeah.
Oof.
Oh,
I tried to it caught me one time. My
if it
professor
catches
was
you,
like,
does it like does it like stay there
'cause
and it's like, oh,
you-
we're reporting this?
Well, you don't personally use it, but when you submit like an essay and your teacher uses it or whatever, you can click like I agree, and then they get your results from Turnitin.
Okay.
my teacher
So you
was
can't
like,
even really see it.
"Hey,
Okay.
like you got an F on this because it's only 14% original." Like, it's what? I was like, I didn't know what I was.
14%?
That's
Come on,
not, it's not
player.
an actual number. I'm just saying, like,
That's not original at
Damn,
all.
we're 86 in you.
And even if you like try to like mix up a sentence, like throw it off, it'll like it like catches all that shit. It's,
But now it can catch things from like Chat GBT, which is crazy.
oh wow.
Yeah, so if
Ooh,
kids
leveraging
like
AI.
copy and paste from
Yeah.
that, they'll get caught.
Okay.
So
Calli, do you have any friends that are leveraging AI tools?
I feel like everyone's leveraging AI tools right now.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Should we be leveraging more AI tools at Wash Media?
I've been trying to
We're not
think about
leveraging
that.
very many AI tools right
We
now.
don't drive Lamborghinis yet,
Yeah, I don't
which is
really.
embarrassing.
I only leverage Chat GBT right now, but I need to dip my toe in other ones because there's a lot out there that are probably better. I don't know. Okay,
Okay.
next. Okay. Do you know what slut strands are?
Okay.
Just jumping into that one.
Slut strands. I do not. Randy seems to know what it
I think
is.
I know what they are.
Slut strands.
I'm going to default to Dylan, though.
Slut strands. No, I don't.
Strands?
Strands.
Is it like I'm gonna take a shot here, and this could be embarrassing. Is it like Eskimo brother like kind of thing?
No. Yep.
That's
a good
so
guess.
good. That's good.
That's a good guess.
It's like, oh yeah, what's her slut strand look
Yeah, what's her
like?
slut
Like, what's her
strand? Oh,
lineage?
she slept-
what's that
she slept
lineage
with
of the
Connor
guys
and-
she's been with?
yeah,
Yeah.
you know.
Trevor, Connor, Thad.
Yeah, I'm in a slut strand. Not a big deal.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm kind of down there on
She's
her
got good
strand.
Rizz.
Yeah, her Rizz was off the charts.
Wasn't a bad
I
guess.
have no idea.
No idea.
I'm honestly scared.
Well,
to use
Aren't
that.
slut strands like the two little things that come down from your forehead? You
That's
pull you
sick.
pull your hair back and you just have like the two little ones.
Yeah.
I think it was big in the 90s.
Only
So if I were to like
promiscuous.
put up my hair and like left like these down,
Mhm.
these would be like slut strands.
That-
There you go.
basically.
Does it mean like your DTF if you wear it out around town? I mean, what?
I think it was coined because like
Don't say DTF.
yeah.
What a slut strand.
I think it was coined because like if you have like greasy hair, if you haven't like showered, they would like fall. So people would be like, oh, like I don't know,
Okay.
you haven't like showered in a while.
Where did you
like,
stay last night? Kind of thing.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
type
okay.
of vibe.
Okay.
Dylan, where do you stand on middle parts these days?
No, they're fine, man.
Because I just remember a few years ago.
What? Oh, they're
You said
cool.
girls with middle parts had no Rizz.
I don't remember saying that.
Okay.
Pull tape on that.
Probably could.
Somebody could.
Anyway,
Anyway, okay. Were you aware of the duct tape era? And like what went on during that?
I am not.
Just
Like, were people
January
just using
6th?
duct tape for everything?
Yeah, like making things out of duct tape,
Like I made things out of duct tape when I was in like 8th grade.
like duct tape wallets.
I made a
Yeah,
wallet.
nice.
And then like I learned how I covered things in duct tape sometimes.
You just go around.
Like I would take like I remember
Yeah,
I had
problem.
like a book from school and I covered like the cover of it in all duct tape and like
Dave
so I
used
could
to-
draw on it.
Dave used to duct tape pledges to the flagpole in the back of the house all the time.
There's one still there.
A pledge?
Yeah.
Is he okay?
Should we get him?
Yeah, people bring him food and stuff.
A long time.
You could make a wicked ball with duct tape.
You could.
You could throw it at your friends,
Yeah.
particularly
Yeah.
throw your friends nards. That's what we did. We're
Nards.
fucking stupid. We didn't have any Rizz.
This call's about Rizness.
Do y'all know what Jackbox games are?
Jackbox. Is it no?
Randy says he does. I don't know. No.
Is that like when you could you go to? Is it like is it a vending machine outside of a store where you can go rent games? Like like a red box.
No.
You know what I'm talking about?
I know what a red box is.
There
Yeah.
still is Redbox, right?
I think so.
Really? Who's
I,
using
I
that?
just-
so.
yeah.
Do you have
Streaming services didn't
Does
kill
anyone
that?
in here have a DVD player?
My parents do.
Like currently?
Mhm.
Yeah.
No.
I don't either.
Basically-
Dave has a laser disc player.
Dude, Laserdisc, that era, that was the best era.
Randy just looked at me like he's going to
Don't
expose
you
me
have
for having a DVD player.
Don't you have a PS4?
Oh, I guess that counts.
It's
Yeah.
not
All gaming consoles are DVD players.
Yeah, but it's not a true
Wow.
DVD
Well,
player.
yeah,
I mean,
but
it's a
you
game.
can play DVDs.
Yeah. So, does it take me to the menu if I put the DVD in?
He just hit you with a technicality.
I think so. Yeah.
Get out of here with that, Randy.
I mean, I've used Redbox in the past like year, and I've played it through the Xbox.
I'm surprised Redbox.
It's it's on brand for Randy to still be using Redbox. I get it.
Basically, Jackbox is just like a variety of games that people can like you can play in a group on the TV usually. And so like one of them is called like Quiplash, and they give you a prompt and you have to fill in like the answer, but it's like anonymous, like no one knows who wrote the answer, and then everyone votes on the answer.
Through your phone?
Like you write it on your phone and then it shows up like on the TV, and everyone around you is like playing also, like doing different answers, and
That
then you can
sounds
vote
fun.
on them.
Is this like a Saturday night, like no big plans? Like, hey, let's do this?
Yeah, or just like hanging out on the couch with everyone. It's just
Huh,
an easy
that's
easy
fun.
way to pass time.
I think
What if it's
Brett and
Friday
I-
night and the moon is bright? You want to have some fun, show them how it's done.
Nice. I think Brett and I have talked about trying to get a stream of us playing like Quiplash or something.
Yeah.
Like that. So maybe we can get that going.
It's
if
fun.
People want.
I would try. I would try this. I like games. Did you guys ever play You Don't Know Jack back in the day?
I don't think so.
It was a computer game, and it was just a trivia game that had a little edge to it, so you felt cooler when you play it. They swore.
Ooh, that's
cuss
sick.
words.
It was
crazy.
It was fucking sick.
Oh.
How many more do you have for us?
Probably like 2
Okay.
more.
Okay.
But y'all might like know. Do y'all know what a loci bracelet is?
A loci bracelet?
Uh-huh.
Loci?
Uh-huh.
Is it those like bracelets that look like they're beads, but they're just rubber strands that are like
Mm-hmm.
have little balls on them? I don't know what they do.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
I thought it was
don't.
what they gave
described
you at
it.
the Taylor
It looks
Swift
like a-
concert.
Oh yeah, those are sick.
Those were
Did you
sick.
keep yours?
Yeah.
Loci.
Rose loved it.
Loci. Basically, it's like what you were saying, but you know how there's like a black one and then a blue one, like on the opposite sides, like colored.
Okay.
And the black one has like mud from the Dead Sea, and the blue one has like water from Mount Everest. So it like reminds you to be balanced.
Okay. This is
and
like
that was a huge thing.
Dylan. This is like when you would wear the baseball necklaces to bars so you could drink more.
Oh.
Never wore those. dumb
Yes,
the
you
ones.
did,
balance
dude. You would
ones?
always wear them to the bars and be
never
like,
wore
dude, it
those
gives me my
stupid things.
superpower of just
Oh,
crushing beers.
That was the worst baseball era of all time.
I loved it. I thought those were so
Oh.
sweet.
Dylan, you've got some stuff that looks like this. I've seen in your bedside drawer.
I don't. Not even knowing what they look like, I don't.
Pretty cool. Oh, it's a UT one.
There's a
I would
UT
wear one of these. These are drippy. What's
They're
up with
still around.
these? Look like all the dudes on Love Island this season were wearing like bracelets that were like pearl
Bracelets
looking.
are in.
Guys are wearing
Yeah.
pearl necklaces around. Told you that. Guys at my gym wear them.
Shout out ZZ Top. Dated reference. Sorry. Sorry, Randy.
Okay. I don't know if I asked y'all this already. Do y'all know what Ask FM is?
Ask F.
Did I ask this already or no?
No, you didn't ask
Okay.
this one.
Ask FM.
I know Ask Jeeves.
That's fucking so.
Makes you so old.
Do you know
Is
Ask
it a
Jeeves?
No.
is it a
She
website?
doesn't know
that-
Ask Jeeves.
Oh,
like-
got her
It was
ass,
like the
dude.
original
Yeah, oh.
search engine. Like
Yeah.
ask.com. And it was like, ask Jeeves a question.
Mm.
Just a quick pivot. Did you see the TikTok of the girl explaining a landline and like how she was like never heard of a landline?
Really?
And she's like, and the whole family shares the same phone. she's dead serious.
That's hilarious.
Kelly didn't know what a floppy disk was the other day.
Well, that, yeah.
Oh my god.
I did, but I didn't in the moment.
Do you know what a zip disk is?
Zip disk?
Mm-hmm. It's like a hardcore floppy disk. Like there's just more memory on it.
Mm.
I may have asked this. Did you ever own a CD before?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I've owned a CD before.
Okay.
Movies. I watched a bunch of movies on CDs.
You ever
I
burn a
think.
CD?
Burn CD?
Like you
Like you burn the CD?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not like light it
dude.
on fire.
Yeah,
I'll
I
burn
just
it.
light it on fire and throw it out.
With
Yeah.
rates where they're at, CDs aren't the best option. I'm more of a money market account guy.
So ask
Shut
them. No,
Ask
No, what
is
is
that a music streaming website?
no, it's kind of like Do y'all know what Yik Yak is?
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like Yik Yak,
I don't
but
know what
this
Yik
was
Yak
like
is.
very prominent like in middle school.
Is it where you talk
I
shit
feel like I'm
about people?
banned.
It did
So,
get. I remember.
yeah.
What,
Anonymous.
okay,
Anonymous.
I
yeah.
remember hearing about Yik Yak. I don't remember what Yik Yak was. That just an anonymous place
Yik
where
Yak
you would
was
like
an
a
report.
rumor
anonymous
board,
posting.
It
right?
was.
It would be like,
bad.
oh, like dude,
like-
Thad.
It's bad.
Thad is number 3 on
Like,
her slut
It
strand
was
right now.
great.
GDI Will won't stop hanging out at the house.
Yeah, dude,
We
he's
broke-
got.
we broke
If
his
he's gonna hang out
skateboard.
here this much, you might as well pledge.
We're gonna duct tape him to the flagpole.
But yeah, people just talk shit about other people. Like,
Yeah,
other
Yeah.
it's
students.
just
Dude, we should get
horrible.
that. We should get like an in-house like washed media Yik Yak.
Remember the Felser story? Guy used to work for Granex, like our coder guy. Remember what he did?
Not
How
really.
he got hired. Yeah, I don't know the actual story, but he did some fancy hacking.
Yeah, so he was a student at Penn State, and it wasn't Ask FM, but it was a similar. I forgot what it was called back then. But it basically people just got on this website anonymously and talked shit about people, and it was like really mean.
Yeah.
So he found a way to hack in. He took the website down, and then he like launched it. He like put it back up a few days later, but he like put some coding into the website to where he was gathering everyone's information as they were posting. And so later on,
So you could see who was posting. it.
he like posted what people were saying about everyone, and he got in a
Oof.
lot of trouble for it.
Man,
Yeah. Ask FM is
That's
different
dope,
because
though.
you have your own page and people can ask like you questions anonymously. Like it's not like a big like Mod Podge of everyone's questions. It's like you go to someone's page and you can ask them a question and like at the time it'd be like, so like who's your crush? And you would ask it like anonymously.
Hmm.
And then they can respond just on their
There have been
Page.
different versions of like
Yeah.
that kind of platform throughout the years.
What is it called again?
ask.fm.
Set up your page, Dave.
Yeah.
No, I
get in
don't. I
there.
don't want that smoke.
Frat
Ask,
Dave.
chat, repeat anonymously. Wow. They also stand with Ukraine. Just right there on the website.
That's really
good.
In case you're wondering.
That's good. I was wondering.
I just like don't know if I want to give them my business.
Anything
Okay.
else?
Yeah, one more and then
Okay.
I think y'all will know what this is though. The Fitness Gram Pacer test.
The fitness what?
Fitness Gram Pacer test.
No.
Really?
Never heard of it.
They started that like after me. So,
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
What is
So
it?
y'all don't know what it is.
I
It's
don't
like
know.
I think it's like the presidential test. Like
Yeah, the
remember
presidential
how
fitness
remember how they did,
test?
like the box and reach and stuff. I think that they changed it up.
Yeah,
for,
you have to, like-
right after I left school.
We had to do like the shuttle run.
You have to
Run
do
a mile.
down, back, one, down, like it, and it talks to you.
Yeah.
And it was awful. Or like doing like the reach behind, like this.
Yeah.
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 That's what
They
we
still
did.
do that?
Yeah. They still do it.
We all cheated one year. We had 2 gym teachers. We had a female gym teacher who was in charge of all the girls, and we had a male gym teacher who was in charge of all the guys. And the male gym teacher didn't care about the test very much, and he allowed us all to cheat while we were doing the sit and reach because he wanted us to get all presidential awards.
Mm.
And then the female teacher saw that we outperformed the girls in our class, and she immediately was like lined us all up, and all of us were like 6 to 7 inches behind where they actually said we were beforehand, and we were like,
Yeah.
yeah, we cheated. Sorry. I did not get my presidential award that
That's
year.
that's a dope gym teacher.
Yeah, he got mad at me one year. We were playing. I'm just gonna expose him. We were playing dodgeball essentially one year, and he saw that there was one kid left on the other team, so he went and joined the other team. And I decided to throw a ball at the gym teacher because we're playing a game where you get out by getting hit by a ball. And I whizzed it past his head. He blew his whistle. He stopped the entire gym class and he said, "DeFreeze, get over here."
He get his feelings hurt.
I was like, okay. And I walked up and he goes, "You almost hit me. Didn't you know I'm invincible?"
Invincible.
And like everyone in the class just started like, "He's invincible." And I was just like, "What's your problem, dude? Like
What
you're
an
in the
embarrassing
game."
moment. We're
What's he
playing
doing out there?
dodgeball.
He,
He's in a-
he
he's in
poked
an
me in the
active-
face. He poked me like in the face.
That's assault, brother.
I don't
yeah,
like this
he
guy.
was a little
He's playing dodgeball.
he was harmless, but like yeah, I probably could have made a stink about it, but I was like, I'm not like
How old were
whatever.
you?
You don't walk out into an active combat
High school,
zone.
probably 10th grade.
Oh.
10th grade, I think.
Don't call it an active combat zone.
Well, it basically, I mean,
It's
dodgeball. You know the rules.
An active combat.
Something tells me dodgeball doesn't go on anymore in schools.
I don't know if this actually happened, but the way that it's been told now with my group of friends is that he said, "DeFreeze, you a dumbass or something?" And I don't know why we made him from like Staten Island, but it's always just been like, "Are you a dumbass?" or
That's
something.
funny.
Is it because you went right for his dome?
I mean, I didn't try to, but you know when like
It sailed
I
on
throw
you a
that
little
I
bit?
throw that gas and it started to rise.
Yeah,
you
we'll
know?
have to spin on
Can't
it.
spin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have a noted cannon for a left arm.
Yeah, we
You know that
weren't
about
allowed
you.
to throw at the head. That would get you run.
We had this.
But you do it anyway.
We had to we used foam balls, but there was this one that someone snuck in there. It was small and it was like the kickball kind of material.
Yeah.
And you could just hum that
Mhm.
thing.
You could
And
hear
people,
it if it went by your head.
People would get absolutely smoked.
There was
with
one of those
that.
at our Easter thing the other day, and I was juggling it like I'm with my feet, like a soccer player, around Fritz, and he got in the way of one of them. It just smoked him in the face, and I was like, "Well, it's probably going to happen to you a lot more in life, so
Yeah.
just get used to that feeling."
It's like the people who would freeze their paintballs.
Dude, that's messed up.
messed up.
That I never actually saw it done, but like there was
Wow.
always rumor like don't go play Mansfield paintball because like there's like old like retired army guys that freeze their paintballs.
What a
Yeah.
shithead
What
thing.
did you have like a yeah? Is Mansfield is that the school nearest by that would be most likely to freeze their paintballs?
No, I don't even. No, I feel like they were getting a bad
I
rap.
feel like the Lake Travis kids would have frozen their ones. Dylan,
Where?
Lake Travis.
Yeah,
LT
punks, man.
Mm-hmm.
Screw those kids.
I agree.
Yeah,
man.
Callie, that was very informative.
Yeah.
Thank you,
That-
Callie.
that's-
I-
I
that's all
feel
I
more
got.
relevant.
I enjoyed
Good.
that. Yeah, now I can talk to the kids.
Well, Callie, we appreciate you popping in. It's been real. We'll
Thanks for
probably have
having
you back
me.
for another segment
Yeah.
soon on this.
We got to run this back at some point.
Mhm.
This
Yeah,
is
we
good.
Yep.
You guys hear that?
Ooh.
It's This Weekend in Fun, presented by our friends at Rothy's. I got a pair of Rothy's in the mail one time. I opened them up and I thought, am I ready mentally and physically to wear a new pair of shoes? I put them on my feet and I was like, somebody clearly already did this for me. I checked the box. They weren't a reused pair. These were brand new, baby, and they were so comfortable, so versatile. It's the RS01 sneaker. They even got the driving loafer and the Monty. Dave, isn't Monty your favorite PGA player?
All time.
I don't think they're connected.
One of the goats.
But these things are great. I'm surprised Dave's not wearing them right now.
Rocked them at the gym earlier. They're great shoes.
These are shoes that you can wear with an athleisure fit that we discussed earlier. You can wear them out on the town. You can wear pretty much anything. You can wear them to the bars knowing that if someone spills a Cuba Libre all over your sneak,
That's the worst.
that you can go back home, toss them in the washing machine, bing, bang, boom. You got some clean shoes on your
Bing,
hands.
bang, boom, Dave.
You pull up with those, you got all the Rizz.
If you're new to Rothy's, they might as well call them Rizzies. They're so hot.
They're mad comfortable.
If you're new to Rothy's, meet your new favorite shoes. Rothy's are designed with comfort in mind. They're ultra comfortable right out of the box because they're made with soft, flexible, sustainable thread, and they feature cushy insoles. Dude, it's the flexible, sustainable thread for me, dog. I think that's why they're so easy to clean too.
They're very. That's why I mean, seriously, I do wear them. That's my gym shoe, and it's not only because I can throw them in the washer if I need to, if I scuff them up or something. But they breathe. They're very breathable.
We're about to be in spring, and when I think of spring, I do think of April showers and May flowers, but I also think of puddles, and I think of dirt, and I think of dirty snow. I think of shoes getting dirty. It's not a fun time. But right now, you can get the RS01, top 3 sustainable sneaker. They were named a top 3 sustainable sneaker at the 2022 Sneaker Awards.
Wow, I didn't know such a list existed, but it makes a lot of sense.
I want to go. They even have the men's driving loafer, and the Monty is a versatile lace-up shoe that offers the polish of a dress shoe and the casual comfort of a sneaker. They got classic colors, premium craftsmanship, and 2 new styles launching this season. Rothy's are versatile for everyday wear all season long. Go make it happen. For stylish and sustainable shoes, shop Rothy's. Get $20 off your first purchase at rothys.com/steam.
Dude,
Rothys.com/steam, baby.
My first time looking-
ROTHYS.com/steam.
sorry.
No, you're good.
My first time looking at the Rothy's driving loafer, and
Dude,
they're quite clean.
I'm a little annoyed. Like I didn't know that we could get driving loafers the first time we did
Me
a
neither.
Rothy's thing, and Brett got them with his, and I was like, oh man, I should have ordered that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Dylan, what are you getting into this weekend?
Ooh, thanks for asking, Will. I don't have anything going on Friday, really. Kind of chilling with the homie, I think. Saturday, he's got a soccer game, his third one. They're 0-2, looking to pick up that first dub of
Just
the season.
Okay.
What?
You don't have to do them like that.
Maybe if y'all would come support him, he'd probably play better.
I have
I'll
not
be
received
there.
one invite, nor do I have a schedule for his
Here's the
games.
thing,
I
it's
also don't make a habit out of showing up to 8-year-old soccer games.
It's at 8:40. It's at 8:45 in the morning.
I
So,
gotta
I mean,
tell you,
dude, I
Cesar
love
Chavez.
I love the smell of footy in the
really
morning.
close to you.
you don't
really
want to. You don't
close.
want to
Scuba
sign me
player.
up for that. 'cause
I'll
you
bring the
know,
orange slices.
Y'all should come through.
I'm gonna
He
bring
would love it.
the ecto coolers.
He might score a goal and rip his shirt off and slide on his knees.
You know,
Dude, does
I'm
he
a
have any
helicopter.
cellies preloaded?
Usually his teammates just pick him up, which he has like a big shit-eating grin on his face. It's cute, a mega cute scene.
I gotta see that.
Yeah,
I'm a helicopter parent's friend.
yeah.
So you get me going, then I'm gonna be out there like
I'm pretty chill out there. I just kind of watch and I'm like, let's go, player, let's go, player. That's what I say.
Your voice crack when you do
Hey,
it too?
Saturday afternoon, I'm taking Parks to the Texas spring game football. We're gonna watch Arch absolutely spin it around the yard.
Damn.
I'm excited to take him. He's getting into football, which is really good news for me. He likes to watch football. He knows all about Texas. I told him about Arch the other day and how he's just gonna spin it. What, Dave? Say something.
nothing. Just saying.
Say something.
I'm sure Texas will find a way to lose that game.
Okay. Yeah, that'll be fun. That'll be a fun little experience for the two of us.
Yeah.
Nothing else Saturday. Sunday, I don't have the homie. I'll be wide open.
Sunday?
It's gonna be beautiful Sunday.
Sunday's your open day.
I tried to make a tea time on Sunday, didn't work.
Sunday's my open day. You want a link? I'm happy to link.
Earliest day I was 4 p.m.
If you want to drink a patio beer, I'll be happy to do that.
Ooh, I might want to go do some chop. What was it? What was the weed one?
You want to smoke some chop?
Is it smoke? I don't even. I've already misused it.
Yeah, let's go chopping.
Joppa style.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the weekend. Dave?
Probably just look at Alix Earle's Instagram some more. Anywho,
So you guys had never heard of her before?
no, I knew I had her. I knew there was
So,
somebody who got.
I
mad
had never
follows
heard of
from
Alix
that.
Earle, and
I
then,
didn't know her name.
And I asked Calli. Sometimes I'll just ask Calli like, who's really popular right now? Because I want to see like what the people, what kind of media the people are taking in that are younger than us. And she told me Alix Earle. I followed her for about a month, and I recently unfollowed her. But I do understand why people like her more than the other influencers out there. She is a little more quote real.
Did you check out the gram?
She's got that Rizz.
She got Rizz for sure, dude.
I have no major plans. The only thing on my calendar Sunday morning is soccer Cubs. So other than that, I'm free.
You trying to step out with your boy? We trying
I
to do?
might. Let's go drink some Borg.
All right.
Let's go vape.
Let's get blacked out on Sunday
Let's go talk to chicks.
and just totally tank the rest of the week.
Let's see who's got the most Rizz.
Okay.
Yeah, I would like to go out. I'm down. I know there was rumors of a dinner Saturday, but I think it fell through. I don't know. Listen, we don't get out much, but
Okay.
we'll see. It's very boring, and I apologize.
It's probably I was trying to find a tea time while you were talking, Dave, to really surprise the squad. But then I realized that I threw my back out yesterday. So I don't know
Yeah.
if playing golf this weekend's in the cards for me. Instead, I'm going to try to be a wild boy this weekend, I think. I have nothing going on Friday. That's somewhat intentional. Saturday might be the day. Sally has a reservation at a local seafood restaurant. It's kind of an early happy hour reservation kind of thing. And she doesn't know this, but I think I'm going to try to parlay that into going to a little Austin FC game on Saturday night.
I could be in for that.
The Verde are in town. I don't know when I'm going to be able to see them next. I might need to go have a couple plans with the lads out at the Q2 Stadium, baby.
Time's the game start.
Bad time to be a Vancouver fan.
You guys
What
are so
time
fucked.
does the game start?
7:30 Central Standard Time. Central Standard Time.
If I were to just scoop a ticket, what's a bet? I mean, where do I go?
Dude,
I would go to Google.
they have a partnership with SeatGeek. You can use promo code circling back for 0% off of your ticket.
Oh, that's good.
Tell them Dave sent you.
No, but I don't know. I actually think I kind of want to do this. There aren't too many days where the weather's literally perfect for a soccer game, and I think that might be the day.
Well, I'd take the homie.
See, I would love to bring Fritz, but it's way past his bedtime.
It's past Parks' bedtime.
They
too,
say
but
the game's going to start at 7:30. It's going to start at like 7:50.
Are those games loud enough to where if you do bring your very, very small child, you do like ear protection?
I don't know.
Probably if you're sitting over with like the hooligans.
I don't know. I mean, I used to worry about ear protection, but I went to the ear doctor today and they told me my ears are literally perfect. So.
Yeah, you thought you were like losing your hearing. You're like, actually, no, you're
They did a straight up hearing test on me. You guys ever gotten a hearing test done?
Been a long, long
What?
time.
A hearing that's good. That's good. I sat in a room. I felt like I was in a podcast studio or like a recording studio. I thought about doing like a joke where I was like,
Was there a guy with a backwards cap that was everybody's favorite?
Who was he? Was he kind of? Do you have like Mad Rizz, yo?
Sunday, nothing. I'm not doing anything.
Okay.
That's my weekend of fun.
Abrupt ending.
That was my weekend of fun.
Nothing. So don't even think about asking this guy to get out.
We
Dude,
went long today, huh? That was a fun one, though.
we got
84 minutes.
We got that Rizz about us right now, dog.
We do, dog. We're definitely not going to wear that out.
Nah. Randy's so sick of us. What, Randy? What do you have to say for yourself? Your mic's up.
I was just going to say Central Daylight Time.
I know.
And also the Pacer test was from 1982, but I think it was uploaded in 2011 on YouTube, and that's why she knows it and we don't, because it wasn't really big and nationally.
Did you guys ever win any of those awards? I never got a straight up presidential, but I did get they had a national award that you could get by doing almost as good.
Was that the same one as like the chin up hang?
Yeah.
I think the Pacer test is a different thing than the chin up.
We had to do chin ups as well.
Okay.
The chin ups is what killed me on the presidential
flex,
side.
flexed arm hang.
Mine was just, flexed arm. You see how long you can hang. And I thought I was going to win it. And this kid, Drew, who was like very, very tiny, but also did gymnastics, he hung up there for like 2.5 minutes or something crazy.
I'm almost positive Brett has one of those braggadocious claims that he was the best flex armor hanger in his grade school.
He wasn't
I'm
though.
almost
I can tell by the way he's built.
He's too
The
long.
way he's built, there's no way.
He's too big and
You
long.
have to be like the two best kids in our school were like little spider monkeys. Shout out to Ben and Ryan. But they were like they were short, just balls of muscle, like just fucking ready to go. They would have kicked my ass, and they were like 10 inches shorter than me.
Me right now, if I found a time machine and I went back and I'm my same age as I am right now and like build, I'd beat the shit out of those kids.
Damn.
I don't know, dude. Those two are different.
Well, do I get them each like respectively, or do they fight me at the same time?
Dude, if they fight you at the same time.
one of them will get my leg, the other will bite my face.
Yeah, and I think they were angry enough to like where I think one of them alone is gonna be a problem. So them together is gonna be an issue.
Were they brothers?
Nah, no, they were just similarly sized and
Yeah,
crazy
tiny
athletic.
buys.
Crazy athletic. They got presidential awards left and right. Oh man,
That's sick, dude.
dude, my back is hurting.
Dylan's done with the show.
No, I'm going to go another 2 hours if y'all want.
All
Let's do a Rogan episode.
Like just listen to one.
Jamie, pull up that video of the moose eating that.
Yeah, hey
bear.
Jamie, can you pull up Urban Dictionary to see what Rizz means?
Oh man.
Hey Jamie, we
So-
got another hour left on this podcast. Is there any way that you can bring me a slab over here? What were they called?
Slut strand?
Chop.
Chop me,
Oh
daddy.
yeah, chop.
Hey Jamie, could you chop me?
Chop me, daddy.
Hey Jamie.
Girl, all right. Dylan ended it.
We got to call it, I think.
Bye-bye.
Hey, good stuff.
Good
Bye.